My name is Olivia, and I need you to watch this until the end, because what I'm about to share could completely change the way you approach weight loss. For the longest time, I felt stuck in a body that didn't reflect who I really was. I wasn't just overweight. I was constantly tired, bloated almost every day, low on energy, and mentally exhausted from trying over and over again without real results. Every Monday felt like a fresh start, and every Thursday felt like failure. I tried everything. Low-carb diets, cutting sugar completely, skipping meals, eating tiny portions, doing intense workouts, even when I had no energy. And yes, sometimes I would lose a few pounds quickly, but it never lasted. The weight always came back. And every time it came back, it felt heavier, not just on my body, but on my mind. I started to believe something was wrong with me, that I didn't have discipline, that I wasn't strong enough. But the truth? I was just following the wrong strategy. Everything changed when I stopped chasing fast results and started focusing on a structured, realistic approach. The first thing I fixed was my diet, but not in an extreme way. I didn't cut everything out. I didn't eliminate entire food groups. Instead, I built balance. I started prioritizing protein in every meal, eggs, chicken, fish, because I learned that protein keeps you full longer and helps preserve muscle while losing fat. Then I added healthy fats and controlled my carbs instead of removing them completely. I also reduced ultra-processed foods. Before, I used to rely on snacks, fast food, sugary drinks, things that gave me quick satisfaction but left me hungrier soon after. Replacing those with real, whole foods made a massive difference in how my body felt. One of the biggest changes? My hunger stabilized. I wasn't thinking about food all the time anymore. I didn't feel those intense cravings late at night. My energy became more consistent throughout the day. Another thing that helped a lot was hydration. I started drinking more water daily, and it reduced bloating, improved digestion, and even helped control what I thought was hunger, which, many times, was just dehydration. But here's the honest part most people don't talk about. Even doing all of this right, my results were still slower than I expected in the beginning. My metabolism felt sluggish after years of dieting the wrong way. My body needed more support. And that's when I made the decision that truly changed everything. I introduced a fat burner into my routine. And no, this wasn't about magic or shortcuts. It was about giving my body the support it was missing. Within the first few days, I noticed something powerful. My energy levels increased significantly. I woke up feeling more ready, more active, and without forcing it, I started moving more, being more productive, and even enjoying light workouts again. Then came another major shift. My appetite became controlled. That constant urge to snack, the emotional eating, the cravings, they started fading. For the first time, sticking to my diet didn't feel like a daily battle. And that's when everything started to align. Because when your diet is structured and your hunger is under control, consistency becomes natural. Week after week, I started noticing real changes. My belly fat, which had always been the hardest part to lose, began to shrink. The bloating reduced noticeably. My waistline got smaller. My clothes started fitting differently, looser. And people started noticing. But the biggest transformation wasn't just physical. It was mental. I felt in control again. I felt confident again. I felt like I finally understood what my body needed. Now I see it clearly. The diet was the foundation. But the fat burner was the accelerator that helped unlock my results. It supported my metabolism, increased my energy, and made it easier to stay consistent. And that combination is what made everything work. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Because maybe you're doing everything you can but still feel stuck. And sometimes it's not about trying harder. It's about using the right tools. Start with your diet, build balance, prioritize real foods, stay consistent. But if you want to take it to the next level, if you want faster progress, better energy, and real control over your hunger, you should try the same fat burner I used. It's in the description. I'm not saying this as a theory. I'm saying this because I lived it. Don't spend more time feeling frustrated, starting over again and again. You deserve to see results. And when you combine the right strategy with the right support, your body will respond, just like mine did.